What's up, YouTube? Let's do the New York Times hard Sudoku puzzle for August 27th, 2025. Before we begin, be sure to subscribe for more Sudoku videos like this. And if you'd like to try the puzzle yourself, there will be a link in the description. So with that out of the way, let's fill the grid. Okay, so let's see here. We got 1 and 1 looking over into this box, so 1's in one of these two cells. 2 points across here, 2 points up. 2's in one of these two cells. 3 and 3. We can actually place a 3 right here. I do notice this 9762 in this column. If you look at this column, this is actually the New York Times trick right here, I think. So we already have a 4, 3 in the column. We still need 9, 7, 6, and 2. There's only 4 open cells here. So where can 9, 7, 6, and 2 go? They have to go in these 4 cells. So let's mark that. 9, 7, 6, 2. Now this one here is not 6 or 9. Okay, so that's just going to be 2, 7. 9, 7, 6, 2. Yeah, okay. All right. This is just going to be 9 and 6. And this is going to be 9, 7, 6, but not 2. So that leaves a 5, or a 1, 5 behind right here. We can actually place this 4. So it gives us a 1, 5 pair right there. Now 4, we can place a 4 right there. What else can we do? 3's up here in one of these two cells. 4 and 4 looks across. We have a 4 down here, so 4 is going to be in one of these two cells. All right. 2, 7, 6, 9. Okay, so is there anything else we can do with that? So 1, 7, and 2 point down, 1, 7, and 2 point across. So this is actually a 1, 7, 2 right here. And those are all givens as well. And this is a given. So this is actually a given situation here too. So this right here is a 1, 7, 2 triple. All right, so this can't be 6, 9. And actually this has to be a 7 now, is what that's telling us. But let me just, so we got a 1, 2, 7 triple. I just want to make sure I'm seeing that correctly. Yeah. So this has to be a 7. This is a 1, 2. Okay, so 7's over here. You can mark 7's up here. Actually, so what that does also is it places a 2 here. Places a 2 there and removes a 7. So it gives us a 6, 9 pair in the column. Okay. Now what else can we do? So now 1 and 1, we already have 1 in this pair. 2 and 2 is fine. Actually the 2, we can resolve the 2, 1. And now 1's in one of these two cells here. So that does line up with these ones up here, and we can pencil 1's right here. So with this situation here, you're going to have 1 here. If you have 1 here, you'll have 1 here, and if you have 1 here, you'll have 1 here. In either situation, there's not going to be a 1 in these cells here in this box. And actually 2's point into the box in the same spot. So we have a 1, 2 hidden pair. So let's think about this column now. We're down to 3, 6, and 7 in the column. So that's just 3, 6. That's 3, 6, 7, and that is 3, 6, 7. Let's come back down here. So what do we have going on now? So 6. Okay, so 6 is in one of these two cells right here. That points here to this 3. And gives us 6, 7 pair up here. All right, so 3 and 3 now point across here. I want to fill this box in since it's down to 4. We need 6. We need a 5, 6, 8, 9. Okay, so this is just 5, 8, 9. This is just 8, 9. This is 5, 6, and 8, but not 9. So we have the 6's. Just want to remember 6's point here. I think that's the only thing that's pointing. All right, so 3, 5, 8, 9. 3, 5, 8, 9 for this column. Okay. Let's look at the row here. 5, 6, 8, 9. Oh, but this is not a 6. Remember, it's not a 6. So it's only 8, 9. 5, 6, 8, 6, 9. 5, 8, 9. Okay. Let's just go back up here, see if we missed anything. Actually, this 2, when I place this 2, it's looking right at a corner mark 2. So this is 2 right here. Now 2's in one of these two cells. All right, so I don't see anything going on with 5's. 6 over here, no. Actually 9 though. 9 points into this box, 9 points across. So 9 is pointing right here to this cell. So 9 is going to be in one of these two cells here. Let's look at this column. We need a 5, 6, 7, 8. That's just 5, 7, 8. This is 5, 6, 7, or 8. And this is 6, 7, or 8. Whoop. Okay, there we go. 3 and 3 are pointing up here. Let's see if we can do some normal scanning here. 8 and 8 look across. It's going to be in one of these two cells. It's a 6, 7 pair right here. Ah. Oh no, 7 could still be up here. Okay. 3 and 3. How about 4's over here? 4 looks across. This 4 looks down. This 4 looks up. So this is a 4. And that puts 4 over here in one of these two cells. All right, what else could we do? Oh, we can place a 7. This 7 points across, this 7 points up. This is a 7 right here. So 7's in one of these three cells. 7 and 7. Okay, we already have that 6, 7 pair here. Okay. Let's look down here to this box. It's down to 4. 1, 8, 9, and we do need a 6. Okay, so this is not 6. So we need a 1, 6, 8, 9. That's just 8, 9. Ah, interesting. So this 6 points here makes this an 8, 9. 1, 6, 8, 9 is what we have left in this box. 1, this can't be 1 or 6, so it's just 8, 9. This can't be 1. Or no, it could be 6. It could be 6. Why did I say it couldn't be 6? So that is 6, 8, 9. And then this is 1, 6, 8, 9. I don't see any restrictions there, although neither of these can be 9. And the reason for that is this 9 looks across and puts 9 in one of these two cells. This 9, it doesn't come into play, but this 9 pointing across means 9 is in one of these two cells. So we do have 6, 8 only and 1, 6, 8. This could be 1, 6, 8 or 9. All right. Got 7s. What about this row? Let's look at this row. We need 1, 5, 6, 9. That's just 1, 6, 9, 1, 5, 6, 9. That's just 5, 6, 9. So remember, 1's locked in up here. 4, 5, 6, 9 is what we need for this whole box. 4, 5, 6. This is just 5, 9. All right. I guess we'll look up here at this box. We need a 3, 7, 8, 9. 7, 8, 9. 3, 7, 8, 9. 3, 7, 8, but not 9. Actually, this can't be a 9 either. We said that 9's point. So that's just 3, 7, 8. And this is 3, 7, 8, or 9, I think. I mean, we're slowly filling up this entire grid, which gets confusing, but I don't really see any other options. We can pencil 1s here. 1's just going to be restricted to these 3 cells. Okay, so 2's restricted here. 3 and 4 are in the box. 5 could be here, here, or here. 6 is just in the corners. Okay. 7 is restricted here. 8 is restricted here. And then 9. 9 is anywhere in here. I don't know that that does a whole lot. I mean, we could come up here. Let's look at this cell, actually, with the 6, 7 pair here. And this seems like there's a lot of digits looking at it. So it can't be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Actually, it's an 8. It's an 8 right there. Wow. All right, so glad I checked it. So now that places this 9. So now we're down to 1, 6, 8 in this box. This 9 points over here. Actually points here as well and places a 6. Places a 9. Okay, this is not 6. Oop, it's not 6 anymore. Okay, what's the follow-up here? So we placed an 8 there. 6, 7. Let's look at the rest of this box. We need a 1, 3, 4, 5. 1, 3, 4. This is just 1, 5. This is just 4, 5. This could be 3, 4, or 5, and this is 1, 3, 1, 3, 5. All right, 6. Okay, oh, we have a 6, 7 pair here. Look at that, 6, 7. That points here. It actually places a 9, removes a 7 here, removes a 9 here. So this is a 3. So we got a 7, 8 pair left there. Let's just go down here and place this 3. We had it down to these 2 cells, so this is a 3. What else? We got 5, 7, 9. Actually, the 9 is not available here anymore. We're down to 5, 7, and 8. So this is 5, 8. This is 7, 8 in this column. Oh, we got a 5-8 pair. Look at that. All right, in the box we have a 5-8 pair. So this is a 7. So now we can make this a 5. And now this is 8. This is 5. This is 8. This is 9. This is 5. Okay, we're down to 1, or no, we're down to 6 and 9 in this box here. So the 9 goes here, 6 goes here. Let's clear 6's out. Clear 6's out. Over here we can actually just place that 6 down to 1, 8. 6 is not in here anymore or here. So we have a 5-9 pair now. So this is so that means this is a 4, and that means this is 6. 4 is not in there anymore. 5 is not in there anymore because of the 5-9 pair. So this is only a 3, and this is only a 1, and this is only 5. And this is 4. This is 1, this is 8. That is 5. Okay, 3, 7, 8, but we got 3. 3 can't be here or here, so 3 goes here. This is the last digit in the column, so this is going to be a 8. That makes this a 7. That makes this 8. This is 7. It's not 8, so it's a 5-6 pair. So the 5 goes here, 6 goes here, 6 goes here, 7 goes here. Five goes here, 9 goes here. Okay, 5. The 1, 5 is resolved. Let's see, let's clear that 5. We're down to, yeah, we're down to 6, 9. So this is the 9, this is the 6. What does this column need now? It needs a, it's not going to need a 5. It's not going to need an 8. It's not going to need a 6. So it's 2, 7, and this is 7, this is 2. This is now, let's see, let's just make sure. Yeah, it's a 1, 8 pair. So this is 1, this is 8, and we're down to 1 and 2. And this is the 1, this is the 2. All right. Well, and that was a interesting puzzle today. Kind of sticky, and it seemed like trying to think of what were the keys. Like in the beginning, there was the New York Times trick. So 9762, if you notice that, we had the New York Times trick that resolved some of the stuff in the middle. What was the other thing? We had a 6, 7 pair up here. I think that helped. There was another thing in there though. But it just seemed like, once again, I had to fill out the entire grid almost with potential candidates before I saw anything. And I'm just trying to think, what was the key point in there? We had a 1, 2 pair in here. That was, all hidden pairs are important. I'm not sure if this was like the critical one. It just seemed like a slog today. It didn't take all that long, but yeah, it was a good puzzle. Nice challenge. Let me know how you did in the comments, and I'll see you next time.